The day has finally come. It is Marty Windbreaker time. Getting released in for early access, 10 minutes. Website up, firing. If you haven't seen it already, make sure you go and have a little look, because it will still be live, but it might be sold out by the time you get there when this gets uploaded. Everything's set. All I need to do is put a little password into the Instagram channel, and then we're firing on all cylinders, hopefully. I think my strategy is going to change for next drop, though, because next drop will be the cursive cap and long sleeve with also a tee restock, and I don't really want to make it like a huge build up like I did for this one. This one was sort of what I was doing in the past and I tried to stray away from, but now I've just caught myself in the same loop, like trying to be Cortez, getting all the emails and stuff like that, and that's not sort of the brand I want to build. I do want hype around it, but I don't want to be like hype beast, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. But my rite of passage is always sit here, play a couple of tunes on the guitar, and hopefully hear that Shopify ping. My record orders in one night is 170. I don't think we'll beat that today. I think we will beat it this summer though. One last thing before we get started, actually. We're at home, we've got the Crocs on. The Crocs are in relaxed mode at the moment, so we're just going to whip them bad boys into sport, because now we mean business. Feet are strapped in and we're secured, so we're ready for takeoff now. Let's have it. One thing I am trying to do, though, is remove all emotion from the business, because if I'm making decisions based on how I feel, it's just a recipe for disaster. Like, you can't. The most successful people in business and or entrepreneurship, whatever you want to say, have no emotional attachment to what's going to happen. Like, if you make loads of money, belter. If you don't, belter. But we're going to find out why each of them happened either way. What I have said for this drop, though, like we're having a tee restock. It's the same tees that were on last time. It's just like a sort of promotion thing. Like, nothing's changed. The new t-shirts haven't come yet. Last time I checked last week, they were on a truck in the middle of Russia. So they should be here probably end of this week. They might be in this vlogging, you see. And it's just going to be restocked for like E30T, all the white tees really, because I've only ordered white tees along with the cursive script. The cursive script tee. Also as well, if you knew any of them songs, make sure you comment down below, because to me, I know what the songs are, but I can't hear it from someone else's perspective, so I don't know if I'm actually alright or not. Starting to pick up a little bit now. I'm definitely swerving off this password page though, because I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll know that I've had the issue with Frost at the moment is stagnation. Stagnation is the lack of ability to bring in new customers, new eyes. All the orders I've got so far have ordered before. Now, this is actually, it depends what way you're looking at it from here. A, having returning customers who buy from you, who are placing like 5 orders a year, that's really good. I'm really happy with that. Thank you everyone who does. On the other hand, that'd be brilliant if Frost was like a massive corporation. This was like a huge warehouse with a team of 15 packing orders, but it's not. So there needs to be something that needs to click where everything will just take off. And I think it has to come down to paid ads. I've looked in my ads manager and I was turning off ads too soon because I was scared to part with money. But I feel like as time's gone on, I've developed the risk muscle that I'm not really fazed by it anymore. I'll take a risk. If it doesn't work out, who cares if you leaves like, what, 5 grand? At the end of the day, I shouldn't be bothered about 5 grand at all. I shouldn't be bothered about 100 grand. And that's what my mindset needs to be, no matter how much is in my bank account. So I think we're going to start absolutely peppering Facebook ads. If one person buys your product, multiple people will buy your product. If you've got proof that just one person likes what you're putting out there, someone else will like it out there. It's just your job to find them. Overall, not the start we were expecting, to be honest. However, this is a marathon, not a sprint. We already have proof people like the jackets. Now we just need to put them in front of the right eyes. And I've got a few ideas on what I can do. Next day now, and we're just shipping the orders we got yesterday. We've got a few more overnight, which is pretty decent. So to be honest, it's not that bad of a start. We're pretty healthy. Onwards and upwards from here. The ads, I started a new campaign last night on my ads and shuffled it around a bit because what I had it on I don't think was working. And it's just, and the way ads work is the more budget you have, the quicker the algorithm learns, because it's basically an AI platform now. The quicker the algorithm learns and the quicker you make money. So I've upped the budget. If you want to make money, you have to spend more money. One thing I am not doing this time, though, is allowing myself to fall into the same trap. I've said the trap so many times and I fell into the same trap so many times. So technically that's me going insane, because insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. So I'm nipping this in the bud right now. I'm going to keep posting on Frost's Instagram, TikTok, all that consistently. Probably not every day, but at least once every 2 days, just to keep myself in the forefront of people's mind, because we've got another drop coming start of May, which is the cursive long sleeve and also the T restocks. After that, we've got another separate drop for the cursive cap. After that, it's then World Cup time. So we've got the World Cup football tee. That campaign should be pretty cool. I've got some good ideas for that. And then after that, some new stuff I've not shown you yet, but just know we're packing some heat. I need to focus on world building, because I just had a little chat with Claude then, and it looked at my Instagram. It's gone 80% of the stuff you're posting, product content, not world building. So that means 20% of it is world building, and the ratio is completely wrong. It should be 80% world building, 20% product. You want people to enter your world. The best example I always use is Ralph Lauren. You know exactly where they belong, where you should wear Ralph Lauren, who's going to be wearing it, what they do in spare time, how they handle themselves, what they like to do. Everything like that, I can pinpoint their ICP. At the moment, you can't pinpoint my ICP because it's a little bit all over the place. But that just brings me on to what I'm doing now. So basically, I'm making an Instagram post of like a behind the scenes sketch, and it's going to be like a technical drawing of the windbreaker, and then it's going to be labeled the outside of it with like different features and stuff like that, and like swatches, inspiration, and just like a little bit more of a story behind the product, because so this falls into sort of a category of world building and also product. Actually saying that out loud, it is a product post. Yeah, I need to change that ASAP actually. The sales have picked up now though from what I thought it was going to be. The ads have kicked in. I think I found at least 2 winners, and I'm starting to scale both campaigns to them now. So I think I'm actually starting to develop a new system that works for me. Organic is okay. I'm averaging like maybe 50, 60 likes a post. Not bad, a little bit of social proof. What I did do though, and most brands do this and you don't know. So on the giveaway post, which was this here, I had the description as like repost, like whatever, we'll choose a winner. Did actually choose a winner. Some brands don't choose any winners. But then what you do afterwards is you change the description so it doesn't look like a giveaway. That way you get all the social proof with the reposts, the likes, everything, but you've got a description of just what the product is. So that way anyone new finding your page, or maybe even existing customers coming to have a little nose, they're going to think, wow, people like this, I should like it too, let's go and buy. Marketing is literally just psychological warfare, but most of the battle is now over a screen rather than in person. What I used to do that used to work for me on ads was basically just flat lays, and it's just really clean folds of the product. Now that's really good, and it did work, but the game's changed severely. So like 75% of my ads running now are video ads, and the ones that are actually doing well are video ads. Like this one here, 3.96 ROAS. 3.98 ROAS is really, really good. So that means for every £1 I'm spending on ads, I'm making back 4. I have actually made a Miro board of how I'm running ads now and how I'm scaling. So if you are interested in that, I'll probably will do a separate video It won't be like a vlog style, it'll just be like pure information, just to tell you what I'm doing, to be honest, because a lot of people like to gatekeep information, even though like there's enough to go around for everyone. There's enough cash in the world to go around for everyone, and everyone can win, especially with clothes, because there's not one person who will just wear, like, the whole closet will just be from one brand. It's literally impossible. There's so many different brands that people like to mix and match because the options are just unlimited. I am quite excited for the UGC as well. I sent some packages out yesterday to some of my influencer mates. If you're watching this, Kim Sillis, Jake O'Connor, I'll pop them up on the screen. And they'll be making some like unboxing and also UGC videos, which I'm going to run ads on. I've not tested a UGC video yet, and UGC is apparently just ripping at the moment. So I'll be interested to test that too. I feel like I'm starting to get some structure in place now with the marketing. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm not good at. I'm sort of know what's working now, and I can then just double down on what's working, rather than what I was doing previously by just throwing shit at the wall. Like that streetwear page, yeah, it was alright, but I was getting like maybe 20 clicks a day from it, if that. That's probably being generous, 20 clicks a day, and it was taking me about an hour to do. Whereas I could make a new ad creative in, say, 30 minutes, and that could bring me back endless. Things are looking up though, and I've got more of a plan now, rather than just making organic, even though I know it's not going to go anywhere, like reach-wise, and then sort of having my fingers crossed for a drop, because that's not how you run a business. That's just you hoping for the best and acting emotionally, rather than ripping yourself to shreds and acting rationally. This vlog has been absolutely all over the place. It's been more of just a mental dump for me about everything that I've learned this week, because I feel like I've learned an awful lot about myself, the business, and where it needs to go. So apologies if it's not what you were expecting. If you were expecting a little bit more of like a lifestyle vlog, that wasn't this week. After a lot of reflection, I think I know what I need to do now. The sales have picked up, that's good. Ads have picked up, that's good. I need to go for longevity, not one instant release. And also, not to mention, I need to start making products that are going to stand out. I thought the Mighty Windbreaker stood out. Apparently it didn't. I need to make it even louder and even more unmissable. And then looking back on my analytics of what sells best, I need to just do more of that. Such as my 5th bestseller ever was the 6-pin zip up. 6-pin zip up was on the website for 1 month. That tells you all you need to know. Why was it only on the website for 1 month? For this year, we're doing a new drop. Cars always do well for me, always have done, especially the E30T. So we've got a new drop scheduled for summer called Petrolhead. I'm still designing for it, and it is going to be only t-shirts and hoodies, because that's what sells for me. So we need to keep going on that, and then leave the other products just to sample and then promote on TikTok, like I was saying a couple of weeks ago. And I'm not going to buy a bulk order unless it blows up on TikTok. Just need to keep sampling, keep sampling, keep sampling, keep sampling until something pops, because something will pop. It's going to be expensive, but something will pop. However, I am going to end this week's vlog here. As always, if you did enjoy, please make sure you like and subscribe, because it does help me a lot more than you know. And we always end on a motivational quote. You'll know that if you've been watching since the start. And this week's quote is the following: "The world only rewards action.